Well, hello, and thank you so much for joining me. Today, we are stepping on the scale with Amber, and I think this is only going to solidify my theory that she was waiting until she got under 550 pounds to weigh in for us. In today's Society Spotlight, our newest member, Sherry. Thank you so much, my dear, and welcome to the Skeleton Society. If you wish to further support my channel and you're enjoying my content, you can join our memberships, the Skeleton Society, and we would love to have you. Anyway, let's see what Amber is gonna lay on us today.
Hello, hello. Welcome to a what I ate today and a weigh-in video. Showing you guys what I ate today, and literally I don't eat breakfast. I'm sure you guys have noticed that. I eventually do want to get in the habit of doing so. I've been awake for about 4.5 hours and I'm finally about to eat my first meal. I got a poke bowl. So I was on soft foods for a while. In the last few days I have been able, oh whoops, just dropped a packet of soy sauce. Hold on. So I was on soft foods for a good 14 days. In the last few days, I've been able to.
I don't know if anybody out there has had experience with having a tooth removed, but I was in my early 20s when I had all four of my wisdom teeth removed at once. And I think maybe, it was a couple days of taking it easy. She's been on a soft food diet for 14 days. Is that because all your other teeth are about to fall out of your head, or what's the deal with that? Because that seems a bit much, even for Amber's dramatic standards.
Introduce all the textures. So I'm excited for this poke bowl. So we have rice, crab, corn, sesame seeds, jalapenos, onion, ginger, wasabi peas, which is my favorite part. So this is my first meal for today. And by the way, any liquid consumption I have today will just be water. I haven't had soda in probably 3 weeks now, almost a month. So I'm just gonna be drinking water all day long. So just want to make that
Wow,
clear. All
welcome to
right,
being an
so I'm
adult.
just showing you guys how much that I have left. I am full and satisfied. So I'm done eating it.
I don't know why she always tries to impress us with her, what she leaves over, because that bowl was filled to the brim, and this is maybe half a cup of food. You can tell she kind of tried to spread it out on the bottom. So, wow, Amber, we're impressed by your restraint.
Telling you guys what was in it, I forgot to say, there's also edamame and avocado. This is honestly one of my favorite meals to have, and it's super filling, and it's not too bad for you. All right, you guys, it is time for the next meal. I'm going to be making a pasta, and I want to show you guys the ingredients. So call me weird, that's okay, but this is the pasta.
Bit of a butter elitist, so anytime I see someone using a margarine product, it just makes my skin crawl. But the fact that she's using margarine and mayo in a hot pasta dish, why? Why? I think what you're trying to achieve is maybe a heavy cream effect. Just get some heavy cream and cut out the middleman.
That I always make. I absolutely love it. So this is the pasta shape I am using. I will use any pasta shape for this recipe as long as it is small. I'm gonna be having some garlic salts, canned chicken. This is the only brand that I will eat. I grew up eating canned chicken, so that's why I'm okay with it.
Because Amber has such a busy schedule, she needs a chicken that's convenient. She can't be wasting any time popping some chicken in the oven. No, 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 no. She's got a busy schedule, you guys. Thank you, canned chicken.
And when I cook it in the pasta and such, it cooks it more, so I'm not so creeped out by it. Some butter, some fresh Parmesan, Tapatio for some spice, and some mayo. So I will show you guys when it's all complete. All right, you guys, so here it is. It's honestly so freaking good. I have no words for it. Super easy to make, comforting, extremely flavorful. I love this meal.
This makes me want to gag. And I'm a girl that loves some buttered noodles with some fresh Parmesan. This, just knowing there's mayo in it, makes me want to gag.
All right, you guys, it is time for a snack. And I know exactly what I want. You think I'd be sick of these by now? Because during my soft food. You think I would be sick of these by now? Because during my soft food. You think I would be sick of these by now? Because during my soft food era, this is what I was eating. I was having puddings. But I'm telling you, chocolate vanilla puddings, I think I'm gonna have two actually. And there's two left in this pack.
Of course you are. Of course you're going to have to.
Chocolate vanilla puddings are the way to go. So it's just these little packs like this. So I'm gonna have two of them. They're 100 calories each. I think that's gonna be it for the night. I've had over 40 ounces of water. I'm having a hard time.
Which for someone with her body mass is nothing. I know it's not realistic for her to drink a whole gallon of water, but she technically should be drinking over a gallon of water to be properly hydrated. So for her to be like, guys, I drank 40 ounces today. Be proud of me. And that's the only liquid you're having?
Getting past the 40 ounces. Sometimes I reach 60 ounces, but like my ultimate goal is like 80. And that is genuinely all I drink all day. I haven't had soda in a while and I'm very proud of that. But like for some reason, I cannot get to the 80 mark, but I'm gonna keep trying. All right, you guys, the light of
Maybe instead of 2 puddings, you could have like chugged some water. I'm sure that thought never even entered her cranium.
above me has like completely gone out. So we're just working with the light that I am receiving from the kitchen. But you know what? It's giving cozy vibes. It does not need to be bright in here by no means. You just need to hear the words coming out of my mouth.
Why you even find it necessary to add this filler about the lighting, no one gives a shit. You look like shit now. You look like shit any other time. You put zero effort into your videos. We get it. We understand that you do not possess the capacity to change a light bulb. So you even taking time out of this video to explain this is just unnecessary and annoying.
So at the end of my weigh-in and what I ate today videos, what I would like to do is talk about a food-related decision that I'm proud of that I made today, a food-related decision that I'm not proud of, to wrap up the whole what I ate today segment because I am done eating for the day. And then when I get into my weigh-in segment, which is going to be at the end of the videos, I do want to answer 3 weight-related questions, talk about my weight a little bit, how the week went, and then show you guys the weigh-in. So
How is she? I know the answer. I know how. What I was about to ask is, how is she not tired of talking about the same shit? But it's because she loves to talk about herself. So she doesn't care that she's answering the same questions, saying the same things 50 times. To me, I would be sick of saying and answering the same things over and over and over, but not Amber. As long as she gets to talk about herself, she doesn't mind.
that's just what to expect from this point forward. So a food related decision that I am proud of today is that I cooked. It's super easy for me to open my DoorDash, order all my meals in, but I have been trying to cook more.
I'm so proud of myself, you guys. I have such a busy schedule, and my life is so busy and chaotic. But somehow, some way, I found the strength to get up and cook a meal.
The bar is so low. She is always proud of herself for like the dumbest possible things. But now the fact that she's like, I'm proud that I didn't eat out for every single meal today. I think that really kind of highlights how she's been living because she is so used to just quick and easy fix. Gonna use that Uber Eats. So good job, Amber. You boiled some noodles today. We're so proud of you.
A decision today that I'm not proud of is I ate too much pasta. I ended up eating the whole pot of pasta that I made. I don't add many extra calories to the pasta. Like the chicken's super low calorie. I only add like 1 serving of mayonnaise, about 1.5 servings of the Parmesan cheese. So yeah, and like a little bit of butter. So it's just like mainly the pasta calories, but it is pretty calorie heavy for that meal, but still eating that and everything else that I ate today, I'm still in a calorie deficiency. So now let's get into the 3 weight related, food related, health related, etc. questions. So these are questions that I actually had saved from when I was doing weekly weigh-in videos before. These questions come strictly from Instagram. What is your weight loss goal this year? 499.8. I just want to see a 4 at the beginning of the scale. I don't want to like have this huge spectacular goal, even though I feel like that is kind of a big goal, but I feel like I can do it. Like, we're only at the end of June. We still
Even if she was 600 pounds right now, which I don't think she is because her face doesn't look as huge as it did in 2019. But let's just say, for argument's sake, that she was 600 pounds sitting there right now. And her goal was to get to 499. So 101 pounds. That is 100% attainable for someone her size. If watching 600-pound Life has taught me anything, it's when you're this big, weight will fall off of you if you're actually following a strict diet. So she could easily lose 100 pounds in 2 or 3 months. So for her to be like, I just don't know if it's realistic, when realistically she's probably talking about losing, 60 to 40 pounds, I'm going to guess. Yeah, it's just, she just loves to give herself built-in excuses of how she doesn't have to lose weight and succeed. So she's already saying, okay, my goal is going to be 499, but I know it's going to be really hard. It's like, this girl will never change. Ever, ever, ever.
I'll have quite a few months this year, so I feel like I can do it. Why didn't you just get the same scale that you had before? As you guys know, my scale broke and it was weighing me the wrong.
Because she was over 550 pounds, that's why the scale broke, and it wouldn't weigh her. That's why she hasn't been weighing in, because she needed to get under 550 pounds. I will die on this hill, and that's why she was gone for so long. That's why when she came back, she didn't say one little word about her weight, and now all of a sudden on this video, she's going to start talking about her weight again, because she's finally under 550. I would bet any amount of money on it right now.
Wrong weight the whole time. I didn't realize that until I went to the doctor. So then when I went to go buy a new scale, that one didn't pop up on my Amazon. So I just
What
got
did the
one that
doctor
was
say
very
you
similar
weighed?
to it. These are 2 scales that I've had before, and they're usually very reliable. But the new
You're full of shit. I would almost guarantee that the one that she bought that went up to 700 pounds was significantly more expensive.
scale, I did have to like obviously switch the batteries because it did come with batteries, but the batteries were kind of wonk. And it was weighing me in like the 400s, and I'm like, girl, that's not accurate. But then when I used the batteries that I actually have in my home, I have so many batteries, and I'm like, how did I get all these batteries? I don't understand. But once I put the new batteries, the scale has been working, and I've been weighing myself daily just to like see if I'm doing good, and I actually am. What are you doing to lose weight right now? So I genuinely am not following any plan or anything like that. I am just trying to eat less than I would on a day where I am completely off track, because then that'll
Inpatient
automatically
or
put me in
nothing.
a calorie deficiency. All right, so we're gonna get to the weigh-in. On May 19th, I went to the doctor, and on their scale, I weighed in at 546.0. And I'm telling you, my jaw was on the floor. Once I got my new scale,
Bitch, you're a liar. I know it was more than that. Because that was only, 10 or so pounds than what she was telling us she was at? I don't remember if she was in the 520s or 530s.
546?
Yeah, okay.
put my batteries in it. It did co-align. So my new scale does work accurately, but I do have a doctor's appointment, and I know they're probably going to weigh me. So we'll see how accurate it really is and see like the difference on their scale. But I'm almost literally 100% positive that the scale that I'm using now is accurate. So here is my weigh-in for today. Okay, so we're going to do a weigh-in. This feels crooked. Let me fix it. That's a little better. So this is gonna be my weigh-in outfit. I'm gonna weigh in every single week wearing the same thing.
Oh my God,
so
get on
I
with it.
normally
Shut
wear
up.
myself naked because I don't want all the extra materials to add on weight, but this is what I will be wearing.
Imagine being over 500 pounds and worrying about like 2 pounds of clothing.
And we will do a body shot each week in hopes to see improvement. So I have my scale set up here. Let me move it forward a little bit, or back. There we go. So my closet is the messiest room in the house. I have clean clothes I have to put away, so do not mind that. All right, so let's do it here. Hang on.
It's ready.
Yes, it is.
£534.6 pounds.
534.6.
So, over a month ago, she weighed in at her doctor's office, which I think is probably one of the only times we can actually rely on her weight, which, assuming she's telling us the truth, which she was more than happy to show us her test results for her, what was it? Oh, her A1C. Show us the doctor visit summary where it shows your weight. Then I'll believe you. So, assuming we can believe what she said, she weighed 546 pounds over a month ago. She's now going to weigh in within the last couple days at 534, which is 12 pounds down. This bitch could lose that in like 2 days. So that means absolutely nothing to me. If anything, this is only proving that I was right, that she was over 550 pounds and she had to wait until she could get under that to come back on here. And she couldn't just be at like 548. That would be too obvious. So she had to get a little leeway there of 16 whole pounds. And essentially the whole time frame that we're talking about, she either had horrible tooth pain or she was on a soft diet because she was recovering from getting that tooth pulled. The 3-rooted tooth. I don't understand how this bitch can even be serious right now. And how you can even bring this to the internet. I mean, inpatient or nothing. 12 pounds and you couldn't even barely eat, supposedly? And somehow you still only lost 12 pounds? Anybody that still feels sorry for her, I don't know if they're just joining the Amberverse so they don't understand yet, so they still have hope like a lot of us did in the beginning, or they're just trolls. That has to be the only support at this time, because otherwise this is just, it's disgusting, it's absurd, and it's a freaking mockery for anybody that's ever gained. It's a mockery for anybody that's ever struggled with their weight. She's just laughing in our faces at this point. But the joke's on you, Amber, because you're the one that has to live in the hell of your own making, which is this freaking body that we're looking at. So laugh it up, heifer, because the clock is ticking, and it's ticking down.
So I'm just gonna put my scale over here. And this will be where I do my weekly weigh-in every week. So that means I'm down 11.4 since May 19th. And I can definitely testify that that does feel real because my face isn't as puffy, my breathing is better, my stamina is a little bit better.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. You're gonna tell me 11 pounds?
My entire body is transformed.
Okay.
Ways, non-scale victory ways, and physical ways where I am able to tell that I'm losing weight besides just stepping on the scale. So yeah, I'm gonna try every single week to wear the same exact outfit, put the scale in the same exact spot, and I'm gonna stand on the scale for you guys and do a little twirl and see if we can notice a difference. I know a lot of people are like, Amberlynn, just step on that scale. It's just, I don't know, my brain wants to weigh in naked. I know that's like an unhealthy way of thinking because
yeah, we know. The same reason that you can't have tap water because there's worms, but then you'll eat every other thing that could possibly be contaminated, including showering in it, making ice, having ice from every other restaurant, eating restaurant food, eating every fucking possible processed foods. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Shut up. I don't know if you can tell, but she's got me heated right now. Like just the audacity that she possesses in her body. Like, unbelievable.
It's like, who cares? Okay, your clothes weigh a couple pounds. Oh well. I don't know. I just get really hyper fixated on the number. But anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in my next.
So weigh the clothes and then subtract it. Because clearly the 24 ounces that your clothes weigh makes a really big difference when you're you. So. All right, let's all just take a deep, calming breath. All right. Well, we're all caught up with Amber. We now have a new official weight, 534. And she's really going to have to try hard, you guys, to lose those 35 pounds in the next 6 months. Because that's her goal. Never change, Amby. Never change. Well, I thank you so much for joining me today. For everyone that's watching my videos, commenting, subscribing, and liking, I so appreciate you. Again, to my new channel members, thank you so much, BBs. Welcome to the Skeleton Society. And thank you. So, hope to see you in the next one. Bye.